What is going on, everybody? I am back in the garage working on the Volkswagen Beetle. Like I've said before, this is a 1972 Super Beetle. I'm doing a full restoration, I guess you could call it. I know it's not going to be a show car. I've already made that clear. I got this car for my mom. She grew up driving these cars, you know, when she was a teenager and everything. So she loves these cars and always wanted another one. So I got this one for her, and you know, it needs some work and I'm here to do it. I am a body guy for my profession, so this stuff is pretty, you know, straightforward for me. You know, I just gotta do the body work and paint it and do the interior and everything else. So I am here. I am going to start sanding on the body and seeing what else I find. I know there are some dents around it, but it's really not too bad. I'm hoping I'm not gonna find too much more rust, but anything, you know, I'll take care of. But it actually looks pretty solid. You know, I just gotta look it over real quick, sand it down, and prime it up and get it ready for paint. Hopefully I can paint it sooner than later. It is the middle of summer right now in Massachusetts, and you know, I'd really like to get this thing painted before wintertime. If I can do that, then I can spend all winter putting the interior together, bolting things on, doing all that stuff. I really need to get it painted before doing that. So I'm gonna try to do this, you know, as much as possible right now so I can get this painted. So I'm gonna get going on the bodywork and let's see what we find. This weekend is gonna be all about doing body work on this thing, getting it sanded down, getting it blocked out. I am probably gonna put in a couple days on this. I've already started and I have done the roof. I blocked this all by hand. As you can see, it's got lots of paint on it. I think it's got 4 coats of paint. There's really no body work to be done besides a couple little spots. There's a little bit I'm gonna have to do here. And on the other side, there's another dent right there that I'm gonna have to do some body filler on. But the rest of the roof actually came out pretty good, blocked out good. As you can see, there's body filler in some spots and it's been painted a bunch of times. So I blocked that with a nice long block, get it nice and smooth. I will put a link in the description of this video for the blocks and sandpaper and everything that I use on this car throughout this experience. So the roof is pretty much all sanded down. I'm gonna just skip over other panels and just keep on sanding everything down and seeing what else I have to fix, what other body filler I gotta do. This is gonna be a long weekend, but if I can get a lot of this stuff done, it's gonna help me tremendously move this project along. I'm not gonna bother recording too much of the bodywork stuff. You know, sanding for hours on end is pretty boring, so watching it is probably even more boring. So I'm not gonna do too much. I will show you guys some of the stuff that I do, but I'm not just gonna set up the camera and let it record hours of boring stuff. So I will check back in a little bit.